Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of PT Educators, Professors of Profit vlogcast. I'm Dr. F. Scott Fiel, and I have with me a special guest today, Chloe Moreno, who is doing tons of amazing things in both the PT world and the world of social media, digital marketing. Chloe, can you tell us a little bit about your specialty areas, things that you're dabbling in, what kind of business stuff you're up to these days, and really just what kind of side hustles you're working on?
Yeah, so these days I'm kind of getting involved with social media management and strategy and all of that stuff. And I just kind of started a business with Amanda, Painter Diver. If you guys know her on Facebook, she's awesome, knows a lot about tech and like website building. So we kind of combine forces and are trying to create like a social media tech agency to help those healthcare providers out there who are just starting their businesses to kind of grow. So I've been doing this for a little over 8 months now, and I love it. And it's a fun side hustle because you get to help other people with their business and grow through social media. There's so many possibilities. So I love it.
Yeah, you bring up a lot of good points there. I mean, you're in the perfect demographic to kind of start this because you guys just kind of grew up knowing
Mhm.
social media. It was just there. I'm a little bit older, so I had to learn it along the way, but I know that it's important and I value its importance.
Mhm.
You know, and I think if even if you're not good at it, you've got to at least pay somebody to do it for you because it,
Right.
it is that important these days to small businesses to be relevant and have a digital footprint and just be out there,
Mhm.
because you could be the best at what you do, you could have the greatest service in the world, but if nobody knows about you, nobody's coming in the doors. And
Exactly.
nowadays our attention spans are getting shorter and shorter, so it's very important that while people are scrolling through, that you have something that's meaningful, that's an eye catcher, something that's going to make them stop and take a look at what you're doing and what you're up to and what your business is
Absolutely.
all about. So what would you say are some of the pros and cons to social media management? What are some things that like professors or clinicians should think about if they're trying to start a social media management company?
Yeah, so the pros are is that you'll definitely be on top of your social media game. You'll kind of know how to market to other people. You'll know how to kind of target your niche market and clients to kind of get them in. And you'll also be able to help others and kind of pay it forward as well. So those are some of the pros, and you'll kind of know how to work all the platforms that people are struggling with. And believe it or not, a lot of people struggle with it. So I would say that that's a con, is trying to meet the demand of people who are struggling with it and also help them learn themselves so that way they can kind of carry it on their own. It's a big world out there with social media. There's so much to do. So I would say that's like another con, is just all the learning you have to do, but it's also a pro if you love it because you have to love the process of kind of diving into it.
Yeah, those are super great points. I mean,
Yeah.
it's there's so much opportunity out there. I know you guys are staying busy. I mean, it's going to
Yeah.
be tough to keep on top of all of it, but at the same time, it's one of those things where like it changes so often and so frequently that if you
Mhm.
don't stay on top of it, you're going to be outdated in 6 months. You know,
Exactly.
so you either have to roll your sleeves up and get down to the mud level and get in there and figure it out yourself, or again, you've got
Mhm.
to pay somebody to manage it for you, which is totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You need
Right.
to know your strengths and lean in on them. And if it's not a strength, outsource it. I mean, that's good
Exactly.
with anything, business wise. Lean into your strengths, outsource what you can, you know?
Exactly.
Well, Chloe, what's one expert tip or trick or secret that you've learned so far by doing social media management that you can give to the audience?
Yeah, I would say one expert tip would be to, if it's something that you're interested in doing for yourself or for multiple people, do an internship or take a course on social media management and kind of dive in to what that looks like, so you can kind of know the ins and outs of each platform, the best way to grow a following, how to, create revenue from a product that you're doing. And I think learning that you don't need a large following to create revenue is a huge thing, and understanding the why behind that and how to be strategic with who you have right now to kind of boost your business.
Yeah, that's a massive pointer right there. A
Mhm.
100 dedicated followers are worth more than 3,000 that don't care or just, came out of
Yeah,
nowhere. So I totally get
exactly.
that. That makes a lot of sense. Well, Chloe, I have one quick question before we go. Are you
Sure.
TikToking yet?
I've dabbled with it a little bit. It's
Okay.
fun.
It
it's
is.
it's
I will say it's
yeah.
addictive. Definitely a time waster if I need to kill an hour or so.
Yeah.
Well, where can people find you if they have follow-up questions or they want to know about more about your business and what services you offer? Where can people look you up online and find you guys?
Sure. So we're still kind of in the baby stages of our business and haven't decided on a name, but you can reach out on Facebook to either of us, Chloe Marino or Amanda Painter Diver, and we'd be happy to talk more. And we can get you that info once we've decided on a name, hopefully in the next week or two.
Perfect. No rush. I'll drop that all in the show notes. But yeah, reach out to
Awesome.
these ladies. They are super helpful, always engaging online, and just wonderful, wonderful human beings.
Thank you.
You cannot go wrong with either one of these ladies. They will take your business to the next level, I promise. Thank you so much for your time,
Thank you.
Chloe. Thanks for coming on and for providing value to the audience. And look forward to seeing big things out of you guys.
Thank you.